I showed a video of the sand fountain running online. This is now my modification. I got the sand fountain, the internal components. I changed out this T-section here because it kept clogging with this T-section here. And what I'm doing is, instead of this piece plugging on to the end of here, it's actually going to go into this piece here and recess in, which gives a much larger area inside for the sand to get around and to go up the tube here. So but so far this is what I've got. I'm getting ready to put it together. As I said before, this piece I'm replacing with this piece, which is fatter in the end where the air bubbler goes, and it will be recessed inside. So I'm going to go through and put this together real quickly, hopefully without breaking it, and we'll see what happens. Doing fine. What?
It's Turkish food. It's really spicy or not really?
Turkish what?
Turkish food.
Depends what you order. Just so you know, I'm recording, alright? So, it's alright.
Tomorrow morning. Yeah, he's gonna have a meeting on the phone, so don't talk to your daddy in the morning, okay?
Who what?
Yeah, I have an interview in the morning. Don't talk to your daddy.
You have the interview?
Did you not hear anything since you?
Daddy has the interview, but no talking to Daddy in the morning.
Right. He's giving me all his energy. Don't talk to me quietly.
They gotta hire him?
Not yet.
If we're waiting
If you need to talk to somebody, you can talk to me quietly.
Alright.
Walk in my room. What are you doing?
I want to find the rope.
Did you ask?
No.
Well, should you be asking?
Alright.
God, please hand me the rope.
Did you do the laundry yet?
I already told me.
Did?
Alright, so there's the piece put together with all the internal parts. It's hard to see. Let's see if I can zoom in. Down inside. But there you have all the internal parts going to the feed dish. And then the feed dish. And pour the sand in here, it gets sucked in goes up through the internal pipes and comes out here, and hopefully falls down into the catch dish. Alright, here we are at my fish tank, actually my wife's fish tank, 10 gallon. Getting ready to put the fountain in and load it with sand, and hopefully we'll see how long it runs. And here we go. Okay, hooking up the air line. Alright. Yeah, Mr. Froggy. Alright. If anyone wants to know, the green frog is Jelly Belly. I don't know how well you can tell the color. Alright. So we have the sand fountain in place. Alright, so that's the cup. I have it almost full to the top with sand. And I just pour it into the dish gently. Let's see if I can go this way with it so you can see. But I fill up the catch dish. Pouring it slow, and your sand should only be 0.5 to 1 millimeter in size. So you don't want anything thicker than that, because it'll end up not being picked up by the air very well. It's not being picked up now, it looks like, but we'll see once I turn the air up. I've got an adjuster valve that I have 2 bubblers in the tank, and I have an adjuster, a T section that is connecting the two. The bubbler that is not hooked up to the sand fountain is the one that I turn off, and providing more air to the sand fountain. So I will close the lid, and which will give us a little bit more light. I know there we go. Alright. So I'm going to adjust the, there's already sand being drawn in, so I'm going to try to turn up the bubbler in the sand fountain by turning down the bubbler, the other bubbler. Oh, there we go. Starting to get a little bit of sand. I don't know how easy that is to see. There we go. So I know the sand is kind of blowing a little bit around the tank. That does happen with the lighter pieces of sand, but it is flowing out. Let's see if we can get a better look. There's the sand, and as it builds up on the face, As it flows out and builds up, it falls down into the catch hole and is drawn back in and then back up. So we're going to let this run and see how well it does.